Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hull City in Football Manager 2018. And since last episode, I played one game and we completely destroyed the Ajax in the Euro Cup. And as you might remember from last episode, I told you that Gnabry wasn't happy with me because I told him, no way you're leaving for Barcelona or Chelsea. And he became very angry and his morale is down the drain. So to punish you, and this is the way we punish people in Hull, because I kind of have my main squad that I try to start like league games with, and then I use the rest of the players in the cup, because we have cup games like all the time here, just to rotate and keep them fresh. So the way we punished him was that he got to play the Euro Cup, and I was kind of like considering like a bit worried like how will he perform when he's so happy, and he went out and scored 2 goals only overshadowed by Keane, that scored a hat-trick. So yeah, pretty decent game here. And talking about the Euro Cup, this means that the group stage is it's officially is over here. And what that means is we can. Why can't I click? Why can't I click the Euro Cup? What's up with this? I click it here? Yes, I can. Well, this means we can take a quick look at what teams, because the draw haven't been made yet for the next round. But we can take a look at what teams are going through and see what we think of our chances of winning the cup. Arsenal, of course, we know from history it's going to be very difficult if we get them. But we can probably beat Dynamo Bucharesti. I was worried when I saw AC Milan, because in my head AC Milan is a pretty good team, but they are currently only in 7th place in Serie A, which means, yeah, we should be able to compete with them. Kind of same with Valencia, like, oh, that's a fancy name, but they are in 11th place. So these teams, even though like I'm kind of worried about their big fancy names, we can beat them. And then Liverpool, once again, we know is a team we have beaten before, but we could definitely lose against. And then we could probably beat Dynamo, and of course we already destroyed Ajax. And then Gelsenkirchen I was a little bit worried about, but they are currently in 9th place in the German leagues. It doesn't sound impossible. Could probably beat those teams, could probably beat those teams, probably beat those teams. And then we saw Fiorentina, I felt like, yeah, they are a like old-fashioned good team, but they are only in 14th place in Serie A, so there's definitely a team we should be beating. Same with Feyenoord, only in 7th place in Holland. Yeah, it's kind of like even with Red Bull here, they are only in 4th place. So I wouldn't call us favorites. I would call probably like Arsenal favorites maybe. But if we get some good draws for the next rounds, and so we can go very far in this cup. Today though, it's Liverpool. And last time we played against Liverpool was in the cup, and we got destroyed. And you know our history against the big teams here, with us losing versus City, loses versus United, loses versus Tottenham, loses versus Chelsea, and now we are traveling to Anfield for another very difficult away game. But maybe, what do you say, like 5th times is a charm or something like that? Maybe we can turn things around today. And looking at the league table, we're currently in 8th place. But there's a very, very slim margin between the teams here. You could basically, like, in 2 rounds, find yourself down here or even up here-ish. So this game versus Liverpool is very important to us. They currently hold the last Champions League spot. And if we want to have any Champions League dream alive, of course we need to challenge them and get good result here. But yeah, it will be difficult. It definitely will. Chamberlain still injured. Other than that, we are kind of fine. Gnabry is benched because he's angry and he's pissed and he has no morale. But I mean, his 2 goals in the last games means that I definitely would considering bringing him back pretty soon. Liverpool has a very strong team here with Salah, with Coutinho, with Keita, a lot of quality players. But hopefully these guys are getting a bit old, moving in the wrong direction when it comes to stats and so on. Well, we have quite a few young and hungry players that could show some passion here. But of course, going to bring up the last game, the cup game. We lost, and hopefully the lads want some revenge. And well, most of them want to get some revenge. Of course, in the cup game, we used a much weaker team than we are using today. But still, away at Anfield, we know it's going to be very difficult. They have so many really good players. But I mean, we have Alberto Moreno, former Liverpool player, and we know that he has done well versus Liverpool in the past. I think it was 1 or 2 seasons ago when he got like 2 assists in the same game and things like that versus Liverpool. We also remember, unfortunately, the Ox. And look at here, it's Lapadula! And oh my god, he actually had time to do something more from that. I believe he thought that the defender was basically breathing down his neck and he was a little bit stressed getting an quick finisher, but he really had the time to do something with that. Here's Moreno with the throw in, Dembele, here's Maya into the box, and here's Svensson, here's Afonso Sosa, and he hit the top bar! Oh my god, we are creating some chances here in the beginning, and it's not over. Maybe something else can come out of this. Dembele, Svensson, and he's go for Alberto Moreno, and with the early cross, but that one goes nowhere. But yeah, we are missing the Ox, as I said, he's still injured, and he has scored like quite a few goals and getting assists against his former team in the past also. So it's a bit sad that he's not with us today, because we know that he have performed very well versus Liverpool in the past. It's Calabria on the right flank. Into the box, Lapadula, and oh my god, this is going to be a very lucky goal. Let's take a look at the replay here, because it bounces. I think it's the defender tries to clear it, and it bounces off Lapadula and sets up Svensson perfectly. Let's take a look here. And Calabria, Paslak is suspended. I've been talking about that in previous episodes. Been getting so many yellow cards on my... Yeah, I'm not quite sure if that was Matip clearing or it was Lapadula passing or what went on there. I don't care, we got a goal. But something happens ASAP here from the kickoff as the rain starts pouring down. And it's Liverpool trying to bounce back quickly. Can we prevent it? They are putting some pressure here, building up, getting closer and closer to our box. But maybe we can turn it around. Here's Dembele. And that was really bad pass, which brings it back into Liverpool possession, which means the ball is moving in the wrong direction. Once again, Keita, Salah with a beautiful pass from Nathaniel Klein into the box. Cleared by Suma, Sosa, but as always, lose those other second, third balls. We are still under some serious pressure. Continue, and it's just over the top bar. So we were dominating things up until we got that goal, but since it's been all about Liverpool, and maybe we need to do some changes. Let's give it some more time though. So Alberto Moreno, Costas, all the way back to Joe Hart, Suma. I'm always worried when they pass it around that down there, and it always comes back too quickly for my taste. Keita links up with Hendo. Salah, Klein once again on the right flank wants the ball, but they go in the wrong other direction for Coutinho. And come on, guys, this is very frustrating. And this is Mohamed Salah, and luckily for us, he is not scoring as many goals in this save as he do in real life in this during this season. Because if he would definitely have scored there. But still under pressure. And oh my god! That's so unlucky. Or maybe that's... Oh my god. Let's take a look at the replay. This is... I'm lacking words to describe it. Take a look at how unlucky this is. Or very lucky for Liverpool. So Salah for Klein. And it bounced... Oh, that's frustrating. Bournemouth, wow, what a game they are doing here, destroying Arsenal. Really good result for them. When Liverpool gets another highlight, Salah, Hendo, trying to find Klein maybe on the right flank. But it's intercepted, it's Lapadula. Bowen breaks through. And oh my god, what are you doing, Bowen? There weren't even any Hull players there. I would understand if you tried to reach somebody and they intercepted it. But that was no Hull players nowhere near where you passed it. You just give it away. And Mohamed Salah. And history repeats itself. As I said in so many other games, this is the United game, the Tottenham game. Like all those games, once again, we take the lead or we are at an equal point and then things goes down the drain. Together with rainwater. Looking at the statistics, though, we have created a lot more chances compared to them. But I guess we're just not getting to see them. 5 shots on goals compared to 3. So we are not completely lost. But looking at these ratings, especially on the defensive players, that's clearly not good enough. And we need to talk to them. We need to go aggressive. Tell them that we are very, very displeased here. I'm going to keep it, since we are creating more chances than them, I'm going to keep it like this for a little bit longer. But of course, I am considering changing up formation and everything. An injury there for Klein. And now, of course, nothing happens. So I think we should pause it here. Let's go to the tactics screen. Change things up a little bit. Let's start with a little something like this, perhaps. And also we are going to go attacking. Give it a few more minutes and then I might bring Sosa up or go 2 strikers or something if this doesn't work. Is Mignolet with a free kick. That one we should be able to win. Bowen. Or Afonso Sosa sets up Lapadula. Lapadula with a breakthrough. Lapadula, and he scores! Gianluca Lapadula, the top goal scorer of the Premiership, has done it once again. And we are back in business. But yeah, we all remember those previous games against every single top team. We've seen this so many times. Us equalizing and then things goes bad. So, but we got to keep on attacking because we are here to shock them at Anfield. We're not here to fight for a draw. But we're going to keep the tactical changes. We are attacking now. Let's see what happens. There's a corner. Svensson with the corner into the box. Svensson gets another try to put it in. Long cross, and here's Lapadula, and that's his second one! Oh my god, Gianluca Lapadula! What a diamond he has been for us since he joined us for barely nothing. What a signing, sensational. Svensson with the corner, and then he gets another try to put it into the box. And Lapadula, beautiful. And we are keeping with the attack because we know that we really can't defend. Fonso is a little bit tired with those 2 assists and a 9.0 rating. No way he's leaving. Then Belado has done kind of nothing. It could be a good option to bring in Brannigan in the same role. Brannigan's a little bit tired because he started the cup game also. That's why he started this one on the bench. I think I'm going to keep it like this for a little bit longer, see what happens, because they are playing pretty well, so I kind of don't want to sub somebody that's doing well. And as always, we lose those balls every single time we do. Come on, guys. We can win it back, and Mohamed Salah is going to be a goal. And Salah doesn't even score that many goals in this save, but he scores against us every single time. And now he scored 2 today, and he scored against us in the past, but I've never seen him on the top goal scorer ranks. So I guess the only time he plays like the god he plays like in real life is when he's up to us, because he loves scoring against us. We have some time left though, 15 minutes to create something from it. And here's a free kick, Sosa into the box. Lapadula is going for the hat-trick. Is he going for the hat-trick? Yes, he is! Gianluca Lapadula has scored a hat-trick. And I believe that's the second time he scores a hat-trick this season. I think it is. I think he did one in the Euro Cup qualifications at the end of the pre-season. But now we're definitely going to start thinking about some subs. What options do we have? Bowen is not playing great. Let's bring in Gnabry. It's the wrong position for him, the wrong side. But he can do it okay-ish. And then we have one last sub. Who will it be? I mean, we can't sub Afonso Sosa. 3 assists, 9.0 rating. That's just not possible. Do some serious thinking here. Considering actually summing Soma, he haven't been great. So yes, let's do that. Bring in Selic, youngster, give him some more first team experience. Alberto Moreno, the throw-in. Branagh newly subbed. Links back to Moreno, back to Branagh. Into the box, Maya. You're under some pressure. Don't lose it now, guys, because that could be a dangerous counter-attack. Svensson links up. Look at here. He's Lapadula. And my God, it's the 4th goal of the evening of Gianluca Lapadula. He is literally worth his weight in gold. What a man. What a beast. What a goal-scoring machine. His 4th goal of the evening, and we are currently beating Liverpool at Anfield. And look at the result. This is like some weird ass number, but it's not over. Here is Salah once again. Maybe he's going for the hat trick now. Hendo trying to get into the box, and if Philip continue, and oh my God, that was really, really close. I am considering trying to park the bus, but I think I'm gonna stay like this as long as we have that 1-point margin. Because we know that they will move up. That could create rooms for us to counterattack, create something. That was a very optimistic pass, though. Very optimistic. But Minole, he could make a mistake. Put some pressure on Minole here. See what he does. Philippe Coutinho, though, is not known for making mistakes. Endo, Matip, going for striker. Come on, guys. You can turn it around. We can. I believe in you. Philippe Coutinho. We can win the ball back. Salah. And oh my God, luckily Hart is having a decent day today. Yeah, I mean he has conceded 3, but you really can't blame him for any of those 3. And we are getting closer to full time. We have 1 minute left to play here ish of the extra time. But something happened. I think we have a lot of time. We have time for another highlight. Because there's quite some time left, and it looks like it's going the wrong direction, unfortunately. And if they score now, I'm going to crazy ass park the bus as much as I can. Into the box, Gomez. Oh no, well, we should be safe now. We are, I mean, we were pretty safe before because we had 2-goal lead. But that's a full-time whistle. This is a brilliant result for us. Finally, after losing against kind of every single top team in the league, finally, Lapadula decided to put his foot down and say, enough is enough. I'm here. I'm going to score 4 goals. I'm going to beat Liverpool at Anfield. And that's a beautiful... You can see the league table here. We are closing in on the Champions League spots. Down to 6th place, but we are advancing. But yeah, I think this is it for this episode. Beautiful 4 goals from Lapadula. 1 from Svensson. 2 from Salah, but we managed to beat them at Anfield. A beautiful result. And oh my God, look! I mean, I thought our game was crazy, but look at this 5-4 between Bournemouth and Arsenal. So a very, very crazy day this has been in the Premier League. But yeah, as always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me, and I'll see you in the next episode.